Yep, that's me on the old AT-AT right now. You might be asking yourself, hey, Ian, how did you get there? Well, I'm about to tell you that. See, there's a particular month that falls in the summer that has some particular summer day where I wake up and find myself a little bit older than I was. Yep, a lot of people like to call that my birthday. So I decided instead of just sitting around waiting for cake and ice cream later that day, that I'm going to go ahead and jump on the old AT-AT and head up the Molalla River. See, there's a gate up there that's been closed ever since the fires a few years ago, and I noticed the other day that, well, it's open now. So today is the perfect day to go up, do a little exploring, and do a little filming. So let's ride up the Molalla River together, shall we?
What a gorgeous day it is up here. This road is just really great just to come up, and it's so close. And here, crossing back over the Molalla River. Got places to use the potty, swinging a little too wide looking at the potties over there. But this is just a great little ride along the river here. Into a burn area that, whoa, little critter, woo! I don't like getting that. That was close. But back into a burn area I've talked about before in a previous video. You know, it goes back to that whole thing of just how devastating the fire is and how it just kind of scars the mountainside up here. But really, the flip side of the fire, it's literally the best thing for the forest. It gets rid of diseased trees, gets rid of diseases, you know, it gets rid of hazardous and harmful insects and all the little creepy crawlers, burns all the topsoil and makes it all new. Something that's definitely not for us living right now, but again, my grandbaby, she's gonna come up here and enjoy this when she's my age, and she won't even know the difference. It'll just be spectacular for her. Well, here's the turnoff to the left. If you watched How Far Will I Make It with Dave and my dad, where we played in the snow, I'll actually leave the link to that down below in the description. But this is the road that we took going up there. So it goes up to Table Rock, and you just kind of keep on going. We ran into all that snow, but whoosh, I look over this way, and this is the way I want to go today. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, okay, it's good gravel too. I have no idea what that sign just said right there. Being a steward of the forest, I need to go read that sign. I just need to make sure I'm not gonna get my hand slapped. Oh, it's just spray paint. I thought it was a red sign. Oh, it's an arrow. Okay. Hey you guys. I'm very curious to see. I haven't been up here for a long time. Okay, well, if you're ever out here and you see these little markers, you can see the 14 right there on that tree. That is what's called a mile marker. I'm sure most of you know this, but if you don't, they're mile markers. And if you remember way back, I'll put the little picture right now. Boop. When we first got on this road 14 miles ago, it said channel 13. So that's an indicator for log trucks and the public that you can go ahead and turn it on channel 13 and everybody will be on the same channel communicating. So you can be up here and you can go, hey, there was mile marker 14 and I'm heading into the woods, so I'm heading inbound to the woods. So I would just key up and I could just say inbound mile marker 14, or I would just say inbound 14. Pretty easy. Keeps everybody to know, oh, I have somebody a mile ahead of me, and they can say outbound 15, or you kind of give some guesstimations. That could be like inbound 14 and a half. And then somebody can be like, oh, I'll wait for you. I'm just going by the 15 right now at the white spot. Putting a little knowledge on you if you don't know. We're gaining some elevation. That's pretty good. Hey, there's the 15 sticker, so we haven't gone very far. But I was right, there is a white spot up here. Boy, this is hard packed gravel right here. This is like riding on pavement. Wow. Look at this. I mean, they just clear cutted the burn. You know, sometimes you understand the magnitude of a fire, right? Like you can kind of see it on a map, but when you get up here and you're in it, it's a different feeling. Just massive. Well, I mean, you can see around the corner and way up on that other ridge. It's just like that. There's a whole area to explore up here now this is back open. Log trucks kick up a little bit more dust than I do. This is random, all of a sudden like a super steep hill section. Oh, where am I going today, kids? I don't even know. Let's take a second and look at the map, I guess. Do I go left or do I go right? Inquiring minds want to know, and you will know here in a second. Well, I've decided to go left. Why? Because there's a fire lookout or something. Oh, what's this? Gate ahead, may be locked at any time. Okay, well, it doesn't say keep out. And it's locked. Okay, well, left is not going to work. Okay, so like I said, let's go right. More of the Molalla River. It's really pretty up here, you know.
Well, I'm taking a moment just to change out some batteries and kind of maybe do a little more trip planning on where I'm at. But man, oh man, again, sometimes you got to get into an area to really truly comprehend how bad it was. I mean, you can look at a map and go, yeah, I get it. I get that it was bad, and it was, you know, 130,000 acres, or maybe it was more than that. But I mean, this is kind of what a science fiction novel, like post-apocalyptic life or something. There's nothing. I can just see as far as I can out over this ridge and beyond, as far as I can see. It's just forest fire. But then there's hope, because a lot of this ridgeline back here is still beautiful and green. A lot of fire mixed in with it. And then I got two road choices. Do I go that way? Or do I go that way? I don't know. I'm probably going to go that way because I want to see down that way a little further.
Well, I guess I just figured out which way I'm going to go. Just sitting here, just kind of taking a moment to myself, just thinking about some things that are going on, and I just hear this rattling and stuff, and clearly a truck's coming. And the log truck definitely came up, and he came up this way, and he made a right. So I'm thinking to myself, logging operations are that way. Ian's operations go that way. I'm really curious how these power lines fared in the fires. I'd imagine pretty good, because they generally keep a pretty good base under them clear, I would imagine, just for that very thing. Man, I can friggin' haul ass down these roads, but I do not want to come face to face with a log truck. Which way is the main? Flat spot. How about you look at your map? This might be up here to the right. This could be the that loop I was just talking about. I decided to go right and come up to see what was on top of this hill. And there's the power lines way down there that we just rode under. I have no idea which to go, that way or go this way. This looks like it might. No. I thought we were going to come up to a landing. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to get to the top of this ridge and see, just kind of see what I see from the top. It's like every time I think I'm there, there's more around the corner. That's what birthday rides are for, right? Just get out and ride, as the critter says. Holy moly, there's more. But wait, there's more. I don't know how much further I'm going to be going, but definitely take a look-ski up here. It's pretty easy riding, really. Well, I just turned around up here. I was sitting right over there for a minute, but we got a pickup truck over there, and it looks like people are working. And I'm up here for fun. I don't need to interrupt people's work days. So I'm just gonna go ahead and head back down and maybe do a little more exploring down another road or something. Yeah, see, they got a logging machine over there, the pickup right above it. I'd imagine they're down there just working pretty good. No need for me to go over and interrupt the logging operation. Faux show. Oh, hey. I don't know if you can see, but we got a log truck down there. Well, we're taking a little bit of a detour right now from the way I actually came up. I noticed there's another road just... Boy, I hope that wasn't it. just right up here somewhere to my left. And it looked like it just went down, and I could kind of meet up with that other road. It's not on my maps though, so I'm just gonna ride up here and see. Is this it here? I think this is it. Yeah, it says it here on my GPS. That'd be kind of a cool little loop. Oh yeah, this goes right down. This is steep! Holy moly. Yep, this is legit steep right here. But it's taking us where we want to go. We're gonna go a different way, and I think that's pretty neat. Now we're at the other road. Which way am I gonna go? Decided to go left. Kind of going a little deeper here, but this is a main road right here. We'll just kind of wander this way a little bit. There's a another offshoot up here in a couple miles. I just figured maybe I'll just ride to that and just kind of get a feel for what's up here. There's roads right up there. That's just right where I came down, way up top of that ridge. It's kind of neat. There's a bridge. Well, I think I found a good place to turn around. I came up to a Y in the road, and they both have logging operations ahead signs. And I know you can't see it, but there's actually a loader decking logs up there right now. I can hear him kind of doing his thing. And I can see there's actually a log truck backing up to get loaded right now. So another thing, another telltale sign, is I'm not too hip on all the logging lingo. What we have right over here is we have the spray paint, and then I'm just gonna hold this. This has some numbers and stuff on it that they brand the end of the logs, and then they spray paint it. And I believe that's an indicator of where the logs are coming from and this maybe the harvest it's coming from. It's always just good just to stay out of their hair. You know, these guys are working, there's heavy machinery. They're not expecting you up there, especially when you're riding a motorcycle. You can come up pretty quick. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and turn around. The birthday ride's been pretty good so far. I do have some rad gravel to ride back. If you like what I'm doing here at Motorcycles and Pancakes, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, give me a video share or 12, and just tell all your friends about it. Tell them to come on over here and have pancakes with me. Be absolutely fantastic.